Seems the hideaway is
blasted book. Here, you put me in this situation, Clive. You can bloody well get me out of it. I need a hand with a recipe.
Are you sure it's me you're looking?
I'm all the cook will be needing, thank you very much. What I want from you is a little of your time, right? Oh, you remember Ivan's stew, right? Well, despite the look of the thing, so I thought I'd try making one of these supposed masterpieces myself. Had a peek at...
It wasn't as straightforward as you'd hoped. Ivan had the same problem.
Yeah, but this is my blooming kitchen, and I will not...
I've never been one to play favourites, Molly. So...
A recipe only...
Ivan's...
And you...
Sid. Will there be...
Sid,
I can certainly try. Who's gone missing this time?
It's not who, but what. I borrowed them to teach the little ones about weight, and shortly my first thought was that they'd taken them off somewhere to play, but when I asked, they saw, which almost certainly means they had...
Perhaps of it...
They were in...
Lawsman Harpocrates. I've come to pick your brain.
Valisthea, the young man did a wonderful job with the Chance's stew. I do hope...
That's actually why I'm here. I don't suppose...
So the fabled Sandbrequois dead. Now, Skyworm...
Dragon livers.
One would have thought the disciples of Bahamut would have a touch more reverence for their icon's brethren, but I believe the specific dragon the recipe demands.
So in...
Say, and...
Is everything... You seem...
Oh, I don't know. No, I think...
It's all right.
Folk are saying she's been selling to bandits and cutthroats and that. But she'd never do business with baddies. I wanted to ask her about... She'd never give you...
Don't worry. Of course. Lady Karen.
Not nearly as...
You're doing good...
What, not once in 5 long years do you pay my...
Just... all right.
Oh. Are you?
All I know is that someone in Dalamil...
And what? You... Look. I've done things and... But that woman is no more!
You're right, Lady Karen. It was wrong of me to...
No. I reckon...
Of course. I spoke that the rumors were unfounded, along with some other things. And while it sounds like she may have done...
Oh, I knew... But why would people...
No, but people do things for all...
Well, that trader, he said there were... So that's where I'm going.
Are you sure that's wise?
Oh, but that's...
Rutherford. Why would he be in Martha's...
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own.
We're all gonna die! You hear me?
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss...
Sid!
Hard at your studies, I see. It's not a set of scales, is it?
No.
Well,
And just how long hasn't it been?
But we didn't break them.
just like Miss Middledore showed us.
Miss Midadol.
Because that's the only way to become an engineer.
Miss Middledore said.
Well, then your work...
The taking apart was easy enough.
Speak for yourself. The heavy thing goes at the bottom.
You three need to learn. So let's have a look at these...
Must have been magic keeping those scales together. It's the only...
All right. Every piece has its own role to play. If even... You already know. This tiny piece...
I have.
She put...
That's right.
I remember the arm. You know what? So...
Not about... This is called the arm. Why do you...
You're right. It looks...
You've ridden a chocobo before, haven't you, Sid?
Oh,
Hold-
good thing. These...
I do, but these... What?
Well... So, then here's...
Well, obviously you need to start with the body. All the other people...
And the arms go on and then...
Very...
Yes!
Well...
Oh, I just put the pieces together.
That's right. We're Miss Middledor's hair.
Her head...
Yeah. Hair's for the future. She's showing us her secrets.
What do you
With
think?
the... And...
Hey, look!
You don't think Sid... Didn't happen to forget anything, did you, Sid?
Seems the highways.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
Well, did you solve the mystery?
It was as you thought. The children had the scales, or the parts of them at least. They dismantled them to see how they worked.
Oh, no, Mid will have my head.
Thankfully she won't. This might even have been her idea. Although I was the one who ended up teaching the lesson.
I'm so sorry, Sid. I know how busy you are. I shall see that the children are properly punished.
Please, there's no need. Mid seems to have taken the three of them under her wing. She's even calling them her heirs. She'd have them follow in her footsteps. And her father's.
I see. Sid, do you know why Mid has been spending so much time at the hideaway of late?
She told me it was because her studies have been interrupted by events in Canva. Is that not true?
No, it isn't. The university offered her a commission. In exchange for full tuition, room and board, they asked her to oversee the design of several new war engines. To anyone else it would be an opportunity, but to Mid, who lost both her parents to war, it was a bitter pill. One she was none too keen to swallow. But that should come as no surprise. She's only ever cared about bringing people hope. The very last thing war can be said to do.
Which explains her heirs. She's working to give them a better life.
Ah, you've given them far more than that.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw it.
How may I help you today, Clive? Best of luck out there, Sid.
It's like a dream. The four of us out walking like we used to.
Enjoying this, are you? Gav and the others could be in danger as we speak.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yote is a fine scout. If Canville was attacked, she will already have begun gathering information.
Tabor isn't far. We should pick up the pace.
We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it, the Echoes have a will of their own.
You deserve a rest.
Tell us about Yote, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
You're injured. What happened here?
It's what my own men did. There's a...
I'll go. Rest well. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. I got here in time.
Someone there! Please, I can't move my leg!
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with the battalion?
I am.
Taken care of.
Another survivor.
Is...
He was right to send you. Tabor is safe, thanks to you. You seem...
You must have me
Oh, I was there! In Costness when you killed my brothers!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over.
And what of my ill will?
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it.
My oath!
I know how hard they are to keep.
No. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes.
Man. Like...
I am nothing like you. Just know.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Redfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yote has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yote. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yote and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them? Yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce.
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Quite. How dare you?
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The king! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike, his very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it, like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Umielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Are you buying or selling? Come again.
The bandits may be no more. Look what they've left us.
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
The gentleman of the town guard was
Could be I know something.
I found someone who says it.
Have you?
Go on.
All right. It's like I said. A wizened old crone by the... Says the more swords and spears she puts in people's hands, the more war being waged. And who will... Why, the...
And you've seen this?
Aye. You'll find her right here.
Here in Delham. Where exactly?
She has a stall here in the market. But if you're not the patient, that it'd be a bolder man than me that braved feeling... Now...
Sorry.
You don't think...
Not unless she's discovered the secret of how to be...
Eh?
Lady Karen hasn't left the hideaway in weeks.
Good question.
And I'll visit this store.
All right.
You too, Goots.
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it?
So?
That's up to die a slow, boys.
Speak now, and we can pretend this didn't happen. It's over. Go on.
When the Borgwyn finds out you've killed him, he only wanted that bull of a manservant. The dim one always... You weren't evil.
What were you going...
The Borgwyn wanted him to... I was only supposed to point the lamp in the right direction. Then you... Well...
You're not worth the effort. I need to find Goots. Right now.
Get your filthy paws off me, you...
Stop and stop spreading!
For they are not lies. Every...
Goose.
He's gonna... He said she had to pay...
After what she did, it is only right. That loathsome harpy is very Goots, was it? Only run along now.
No.
No.
I don't care what she did. Promise me you... Or I'll...
Goots.
Enough!
But how did you...
You're a sight less clever than you think you are, the pair of you. Did you... Well, the whole thing got me thinking, who in Dalamil might bear me a grudge? Though it was just Bogan. I thought the years might have taught you some sense. But I see you this... What was it we called you?
You. Everything that... It was all... And now you'll fight...
Goots, you...
If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to go...
You great girl. Out of the way. So, you remember what you... An eye for wise word. And now... Sorry, Ticket.
Is he...
Dad, it's an easy going through life, one eye short of after all.
You don't mean...
Oh, don't. Lost it to old Wet Legs back when we were working the same. Said I'd stolen from his strong box. I'd done nothing of the sort, so took some of my own. Sorry, lost everything. His coin, but he crossed a line dragging Pope. He didn't hurt you, did he?
No, Nan, but...
What if he does? First we take the other eye, then we work our way down. But something tells me... Right, let's get you back.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
Nothing like a
I didn't. I just thought...
Aye. Well, someone had to. Reckon the both of us would be worse off if you've always been... And I'd have you stay that way.
Well, I will.
Why, you're fine.
Thanks,
There's nothing he wouldn't do.
That's as maybe. But if he's ever... He'll need to start looking. Till then, he'll need people to watch his back. Just like you did.
Of course.
Stop it. You make me one good eye, miss. I don't go thinking that'll do you any favours.
Did you see that? Tell me.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. Here you are. Come again. I may have more for you.
How are you doing? Here you go. Always something in... Yeah.
My Lord Marquis, it is you. Then you received my letter. I am Sebastian Ruther.
Of course. We met once before.
Yes, my lord.
And what was so sensitive that you couldn't put it in writing? It's all right.
I am tasked with learning what I am, and what I have learned is grim. The fall of the Mother Crystals has left. The subsequent darkening of the heavens has only made things worse. Akashic attacks, once unthinkable, are now commonplace. The gears of governance have ground to a halt, and without a steady hand on the tiller, the realm threatens. Your lord, uncle...
That sounds like quite the undertaking.
It is. Hence my having enlisted the aid of several colleagues serving the Seven...
Alas.
I have lost... They are both able...
So you want me? I'll need to...
One...
That doesn't...
Thank you, my...
Nothing like a little unrest. Fill the coffin.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures have been dealt.
To the meadows, then.
That's what the cat.
Good girl. Don't get surrounded. Straight home now. Get up. Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. Help me, boy. That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe.
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
So, did you have that word with Tomes then?
I did, and he was as helpful as ever.
And what precisely will I be cooking up? Or is it better not to...
Blueback wyvern liver.
Ah, wyvern livers was it? Now then, you stay right. Let's out these... And here we have it. Fried Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
And rightly so. Is there any higher...
So, no.
What? The crackle of the crust gives way to an almost It is a tour de force. A force of night.
I think he likes it.
I can't quite tell with all that nonsense.
Decent. Sid, might I suggest that you command a party of your finest men and women?
I'll give us a... It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Mummy?
The gentleman of the town guard.
Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see your master here, so you can start by...
I'll deal with...
You that one's master, then?
Or you can go back to your garrison and I will...
Oh, you're... He hasn't had many visitors since...
I'd expect as much.
Much has changed, and...
You've seen this kind of thing before, then?
Many times.
You're one of Rutherford's. You sent me to...
Well, then you have my... I arrived in Dalimil several days ago, but when his men
The captain thought... What of... Surely they wouldn't allow such lawlessness amongst their...
I would... Those who...
You should... Not at all. Now, to find this second associate of Rutherford's. If he was bound for Oriflamme, I'll start at Northreach and see if I... There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. happened here?
If you're with it, they've already relieved me of my belonging.
I'm not.
And then you found I'm Alistair Rockford.
Of the Seven High, it's been. Is she well?
My Lord Marquis? I was on my...
Bandit.
They looked more like field hands, but it didn't matter in the end.
Which way did they go?
South, toward the gate.
All right. I'll take care of them. Founder knows I've met enough. You heard back.
Thank you.
They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town while you can.
You don't need to tell me twice. Many thanks, traveller.
This looks to be all of them.
I thought I told you to make for the
And stand by, as ill might befall.
It's just, which is more than can be said.
I will
Strange that the garrison wouldn't intervene.
The garrison have their hands. There are a few... The market... When I...
Rock, if you...
but
don't...
I shall...
My uncle certainly has his work cut out for him. If it isn't already too late. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. I see you're still...
The rests look...
Opportunity beckons. Who among you is...
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Redfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you, if there is nothing further.
No. You are...
Your Grace.
To Canva, then?
We'll talk about... Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Opportunity beck... Is that blade for hire, perchance?
Fig... All right.
Of I eagerly...
Beneath the flood, yes.
How are those new boots treating you?
You! Finally. There's something wrong. At the university, the students would hang on my... Yeah, I'm here. I can't...
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
Why won't the sky go back to how it was?
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes.
Not a scratch on them. Have you noticed the Elder has been coughing less?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder? Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. Oh, look! Got him. Whoa. Shield, that's a God. Too much.
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft.
Beneath the flood, yes. I'm not a star.
The free city's under siege?
Fly, Ambrosia. Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
This might take a while. Thanks, Gal. Old he may be, but it looks like there's still plenty of fight in him yet. Here's your...
I worry... Clearly, might join me as my honored partner.
I don't plan on making...
Very well, do not...